Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Oblong Polka Dots and my name is Kerr, and on this channel we talk about makeup, skincare, and beauty. So if that's something you're into, you've come to the right place. My window is open because it's warm in here, so we're gonna have to compete with the birds and the cars. Also, if you saw that I was wearing this exact same outfit one video ago, it's because I'm doing a little bit of back-to-back filming because I needed to catch up. I had done like a lot of pre-filming. I just kind of stopped for a minute and now I'm catching back up. So if you see me wearing the same outfit, mind your business. I'm just teasing. Let's do it, you guys. We have an Ulta haul. I have lots of things that are piled up here in this corner from all over the place, and I just need to haul it out so I can share it with you. So this one's from Ulta. I have a delivery as well as a pickup. So we should probably go through the delivery first because this box is here and I kind of don't remember what's in it. And by kind of, I mean I don't remember what's in it. I think I only remember one thing. So let's pull everything out so I'm not making a ton of racket, and then we'll go through it all and we'll take a look and see what goodies we have. Okay, so first off, we have my favorite little cotton pads. They're from Shiseido. They're the facial cotton pads. These are the best cotton pads I've ever used. I love them so much. They're so soft and wonderful. And I was using the Swispers. I hope you can see this. I was using the Swispers ones, but nothing compares to Shiseido. I heard there's one other brand that also may have a comparable cotton pad, and I think it's Dior, but I have not purchased those yet because they definitely are even higher end than the Shiseido. I think this little package was probably about 12 bucks, and I know that seems like a lot for cotton pads, but I believe the Dior is like 30 bucks. So, you know, we're gonna stick with Shiseido. They're so soft. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. If you guys haven't tried these yet and you're looking for a way to indulge and bring a little more luxury to your skincare application experience, I suggest grabbing these. They're amazing. Love them. Cannot say enough good things about them. I picked up another MAC pencil, brow pencil. This one is in the shade Spiked. This is the only color that I use. The reason I picked this up is the one that I have is getting ready to run out. And although my eyebrows are tattooed, I do use a pencil every once in a while, and the only one that I love is this one from MAC, which is in Spiked. So now we have our backup ready to go for when we run out. Next up, I grabbed this Blush Magic Hour Halo Glow Beauty Wand Blush from e.l.f. I have this one. I have a couple other ones too already. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I have the highlighter and I have the contour. I have this blush, which I really like. I think it's very pretty. And it's in this shade Very Radiant. So after using that one, I went ahead and I purchased this one. So you guys will see this showing up in some videos as well. I like the formula. I like the way that it turned out. So I thought I would give this one a try. I also grabbed the NYX Professional Makeup Can't Stop Won't Stop Mattifying Powder. I'm looking for a new setting powder because the one that I absolutely love, I finally ran out of. It's the Becca Hydra Mist powder, but Becca's a defunct brand. They don't make it anymore. So I thought I would give this a try. And I'm sorry if my light is going in and out. I'm not sure why it's doing that. I gotta figure that out. I think my bulb is gonna die. I've had this light, this ring light, for a long time. It's from Miwar. I think I got it off of Amazon. But anyways, everybody talks about this powder. I am really rambling today. Everybody talks about this powder and they talk about how great it is. So I finally picked it up. I have mine in the shade Caramel. I had gone into the store to try and figure out which one would work best. And Caramel was the only shade they didn't have. They had the two shades that flank it. And I thought, well, this is probably my shade. And that's why I grabbed it. And looking at it, I think that was a wise purchase. I picked up the NARS Laguna number 4 bronzing cream. So for NARS in the bronzing powder, I believe I use a number 5. In the cream, I use a number 4. So the cream line is a bit more rich or more pigmented than the powder line. And that's why I don't have it the same in both. One's 4, one's 5. And this is what it looks like. It's got really nice fingerprint packaging. And here's what the cream looks like. This is a nice, warm, rich, chocolatey brown. And I think that's going to bronze my face beautifully. So I can't wait to use it. And I also picked up another bronzer. This one is from the brand Mented, which is a Black-owned beauty brand. Shout out. I see you. I have palettes from Mented as well, and lipsticks. It's a beautiful brand, and I think that if you are looking for a really nice eyeshadow palette to make a lot of different looks that's at a reasonable price point, I would go with the 2 palettes that are from Mented. I have them somewhere, and I know I've done looks on my channel with them before, both of them. So if you just look up Mented in the search, you'll be able to see. I love them. They're beautiful palettes, and they travel very well, and they go with everything. Daytime, nighttime. You can do just a simple look. You can do something, vampy, sultry. You can even do a graphic look. So I do recommend those palettes for sure. This bronzer is in the shade Vacay. And this is what the packaging looks like. It feels sort of like the NARS blush packaging, that kind of velvety feel. It's a very thin compact as well. And this is what the bronzer looks like. This one is a little bit lighter than I thought it would be when I looked at it online, but I think I can still pull it off. Also, this compact comes with a mirror, but I don't want to blind you guys. So I think I can pull it off. I think I can make it work. This might just end up being more of like a fall winter bronzer. Bueno, let's see. We have the Smashbox. So I haven't bought anything from Smashbox in a really long time. The one product I absolutely love from Smashbox, there were 2 of them. One was their primer water. I really love that product, but it's not being made anymore. They discontinued it. So if they were still making it, I would buy it. But the other product I love from them, I was trying to see if I could find it really quick, is their primer. Here it is. It's their Photo Finish Primerizer Hydrating Primer. This one right here. I really like this a lot. I used to buy their other Photo Finish primer, the one that was like really very, very mattifying, and I really enjoyed that too. But I have a different product that ended up replacing it. I don't even think I have it in here, but it's the baby skin one that ended up replacing that one. So anyways, I digress. I have the Smashbox Halo Sheer to Stay Color Tint Lip and Cheek. And let's open this. Ooh, I know that's really loud. I picked this up in the shade Terracotta, and let's see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Looks like one of those little like juicy tubes. And let's see. Ah, it does look like a little juicy tube. So you can apply it to your lips or your cheeks. I want to see what it looks like. Let's swatch it. Ooh, there's some kind of liquid that's coming out. Was I supposed to shake this up first? Hold on. Let's see. Can you see that? Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I thought I would use this on my cheeks, but I'm second guessing this because I'm not sure if you can see that. It's really oily. Let me squeeze more out and see if maybe that's just something that was sitting on the surface. Hold on. Let's see about this. Get my wipes ready. All right, so I squeezed out a little bit more, and then let's just see what it feels like. Oof, this is very, very greasy. Is that coming up on camera? I hope so. It's pretty. Don't get me wrong. I'm really working it in here, but it's also very greasy feeling. I'm not sure about this, you guys. We're gonna have to see. This might have to strictly be like a lip product. I know that they say here it's a creamy multitasking formula, sheer yet buildable color, formulated with primer oil complex for comfort. And again, it's supposed to be for the lip and the cheek, but I'm thinking this is more geared towards the lip. Here's what it looks like now. It's been a couple seconds. It's still quite tacky. So you'd have to go over this with some kind of powder to set it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be that committed. It might have to just be something I use on my lips, which is fine. It's marketed that way as well. So that's what that is. And again, I grabbed the shade Terracotta. I also picked this up because I've been eyeballing it for a while, but I didn't want to get the big one. I just wanted to get the smaller one. I just ran out of my all-nighter setting spray. So, and it's not like I don't have other setting sprays. You guys, I've got to stop it with the powders and setting sprays. I am on some kind of like mission because every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, I think I need that setting spray. I think I need it. It's like, no, you don't need that setting spray. You have like, look, I can see at least 4 of them. They're in my line of sight right now, at least 4. And there's 4, excuse me, that are in my periphery. And I know there's a couple more around here. So no, I don't need any more setting sprays. Do I want more setting sprays? Yes. So here we are, and that's how I ended up with this. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray, but this is the one that has vitamin C cactus flower, and it's supposed to be hydrating. Again, I did not buy the full size. I just bought the smaller one because, I mean, I just explained it. I really don't need another setting spray. It's insane. I don't know what my problem is. I'm obsessed with setting sprays right now. This is what the bottle looks like. I do like the color though. It's a nice bright cheery yellow for vitamin C. So you'll see this pop up in some videos. I'm just letting you know, you'll definitely see it. It'll be out here doing its thing, showing up for the crowds. And then I also have the MAC Connecting Color Eyeshadow Palette in Future Flame. Now I did buy 2 of the 3 smaller ones. I really like the formula because these are all existing shadows. They're not new shadows. It's not a new formula. All of this stuff is tried and true. It's from MAC. What they did was they took their shadows and they repackaged them in just new, beautiful packaging. It's just a rework, right? It's a re-merchandise, a reworking of the product. And I think that they did it brilliantly because the packaging is so beautiful and so eye-catching. It's something that you want to have out on your vanity. It's something that you enjoy picking up and using. Also, the packaging is substantial. It's heavy. It's not as heavy as Pat McGrath, but it is substantial. You can feel that it's pretty weighty. And like I said, I love the formula. MAC's formulas are just beautiful. You can't go wrong. It comes with a mirror, just like the others do. And this is what the shadows look like. So pretty. These are all shadows that I would definitely reach for on a regular basis, and I plan to. So you're going to see some looks with this palette for sure. Love it. Great job. So the people that are working in MAC, that are on their marketing team, their strategists, you guys did a really good job of just kind of remaking your brand. Congratulations on that, and I'm wishing you great success. So in our little bag here, let's move on to our pickup. In our pickup bag, ta-da! We have another one of these. This is in the shade Pomegranate. So let's see if we can do a little bit better with Pomegranate. I'm thinking that in order to use these Halo Sheer Stay Color Tint Cheek Lip things, you really do have to either decide if you're going to use it for your lips or your face, but probably not both. It does not strike me as the kind of product where I know I'm always having to do this with my tweezers, so I'm not messing up my nails. This doesn't strike me as the kind of product that I would want to use interchangeably between like using it on my lips or using it on my cheeks. I'd rather pick one or the other. Also, just, you know, in our first little demo that we had here, let's open this one too. Again, this is the shade Pomegranate. Let's see if this one is just as oily. See, this one isn't as oily. Interesting. Very interesting. So I'm wondering if it's a product deal. Like there's something about this product Either one of them is older and one of them's newer. So let's reopen the terracotta. Hold on just a second. I want to see something real quick. Trying to shake it up real good. And let's just pop that terracotta next to that pomegranate. So pomegranate's already up there. And let's just see if maybe the oil had separated enough that it was sitting at the top of the tube. And you know what? I think that's what happened. I really do. So this is now just sitting on my hand rather than running like it did before. And you can see it's just sitting there. So that's good. Maybe I was a little bit too hasty to judge. You can also see how similar these colors are. This is the pomegranate, this is the terracotta. But yeah, they're pretty. I'm excited to use them. You will see them. They will show up in a video. We'll go through this together, you guys. I think they're just going to make for a really nice blush on a day when I don't want to lay down a base. I just want to have like a nice sort of blended in kind of melty cheek where it's not the cheek that's taking over, which I normally wear and love. I love me some blush, you guys, but just the cheek that's kind of hanging out, doing its thing, not being a wallflower, but just not going overboard and trying to like steal everyone's sunshine or be the star of the show or center of attention. I know, that was probably a lot, wasn't it? Let's take everything else out of this bag though, because I feel like it's going to make a lot of noise if I keep fiddling around with it. Okay, so we have, oh, girl, over here dropping stuff. All right, so what else do we have in here? We have, what is this? Oh, this is from KVD Beauty, formerly known as Kat Von D Beauty, for its namesake. And I'm already getting this blush all over. Okay, you guys, let it be a lesson. If you're going to use that blush in the tube, make sure that it really is cleaned up. Because I realize I've got some on my hands still. That would have been fun. Anyway, so for this one, I picked up the Queen of Poisons number 10. And it is the Hyperlight Liquid Lipstick. So this is what the packaging looks like. And then this is what the liquid lipstick looks like. I've kind of gotten back into liquid lipsticks, you guys. So, and let's open it. Ooh. It's that nice kind of purpley, dusty mauve. And I really like lipsticks like this. So you'll see that, smells good too. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh, it smells so good. It reminds me a little bit of the MAC lipsticks, but much stronger. It's a much stronger vanilla scent. So I'm glad that I bought this. I've been eyeballing this one and another one that's really, really red. And I just grabbed this one because I felt like I would get more use out of it for the looks that I normally create. I also picked up this Juvia's Place. What is this? It's a lip gloss, I think. Yeah, it's called the Coffee Shop Mochaccino Lip Gloss. And that's what that looks like. And the reason I grabbed this is because I have been using the heck out of this one right here. I love this. This is called Mirage, and this is another lip gloss that they have. And because I have really been enjoying that one and Fenty's Fussy, when I saw this one from Juvia's Place, I thought it was a nice kind of in-between gloss between those other two. So now I have a nice well-rounded set of glosses that I'll be using for a while. Not to say I don't have 10 million other glosses. I'm just talking about what I'll be reaching for, you know, in the coming month. I know. So I did pick up two products that I know have been around, but I just haven't really thought about pulling the trigger on them because I just wasn't sure if I would reach for them or how I would use them. You know what I mean? But because I've seen them enough times on YouTube, I thought I would just give them a try. And they are the e.l.f. Putty Primers. One is the blushes. One's the Putty Blush and one's the Luminous Putty Blush. So the Putty Blush that I picked up is in the shade Bali. And I'm sure that you've seen this already on YouTube. But let's open the box. And you know how e.l.f. does. You have to do that, and then you pull this up, and then you can take your product and you can slide it out. I tore up a box one time trying to open it, and I was like, oh wait, you can just pull the little flap. I was such a savage about it. It was crazy. So yeah, this is the putty blush, and on the back of it, it says blush pate, and in microscopic writing, it says Bali. So if you guys have, if you wear glasses like I do, and you want to remember which blush that you're holding on to, you can just take a Sharpie and you can write the name of it right here on the back. And that's pretty much what I'm going to have to do because I won't remember. This is what it looks like. And let's see. Let's swatch it. Why not? I think that you can apply this with your finger and it dries down to it dries down to a powder finish. Wow, that was fast. Holy moly. That was really quick. I also think that you can get in there with a brush, like a dense brush, and do the same thing. But do you see how subtle that is? Yes, sis, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a couple of blushes I can wear this summer that are a little more subtle, that I can just pop onto my cheeks and walk out the door. And this is a beautiful formula. That dried down quite nicely. Impressive. I can see why people like these. Feels good. It's completely dry. Feels like a powder. But I can say that you probably have to lay this down exactly where you want it and just keep building it up, because when it's dry, shug, it's not going anywhere. It's sticking. So we're gonna let it stick. I'm not putting this back in the box. Yay, are you proud of me not putting stuff in a box for a change? Let's look at the other one. So this one is the Luminous Putty Blush, and it's in Isla del Sol. This one. And we'll open this up too and see what it looks like. Let's swatch it. I'm trying to be more mindful when I'm bringing stuff out for you guys and really just start swatching things, because I have the feeling that you might appreciate if I would just take a minute to just swatch products so you can see what it looks like. This is what this one looks like. And again, if you look, the writing on here is so tiny, but it does say Isla del Sol right there. So I'm just going to have to get a Sharpie and go for it. Now this color is bright, but I wanted a coral because I'm trying to get into corals. So let's go like this. We're going to swatch it. That's what it looks like on my finger. It's almost got almost like a neon to it, but not really. Let's swatch it right next to the other one. Again, very subtle. You can hardly see it on camera. I can see it in person though, so let's add a little bit more and see if we can build it up. And it does dry quickly, very, very quickly. So yeah, that's what it looks like. But again, look how subtle. I like that. I like that it's subtle. It's nice to have makeup that's not gonna like jump up and slap me in the face. Sometimes I would like to just wear something subtly. Sometimes. Not all the time. Not most of the time. Just sometimes. Okay, so we're going to wipe this off so we don't make a mess. And I have 3 more products here to share with you and we'll be done. They are all the same. They are also from e.l.f. And they are the O Face Satin Lipsticks. I picked up 3 different shades. And that's what these look like. And they have that very similar packaging to the NARS, that kind of rubbery sort of feel to it. So let's go over the ones that I picked up. I grabbed Own It, which is this shade. We'll open it and see what it do. Again, it's got that packaging where you have to kind of reach in. Hope you can see that. And just pull it up and then you can just slide whatever it is out of there. So let's see. Yep, on the bottom it has the shadow. On the bottom it has the shade of lipstick and tiny microscopic writing, but it does say Own It right there. So let's see. I feel like I have this color from 10 different brands. Just 10 different versions of the same color. But when you really like something, you just kind of gravitate towards the same thing over and over again. And that's what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? I'm not wearing any lipstick today. I wonder if I should wear this. I'm not wearing any makeup today. And fun, Did you see it? I'll do it again. Ready? Ah! It's magnetized. Oh, that feels so luxurious. For an e.l.f. product, that feels very luxurious. Oh my, I feel like I'm getting away with something. Oh. So this one is called No Regrets. We're going to open this and swatch it too, because we are into swatching. We're going to do it. We are going to get used to it. We're going to love it. Again, you just take that, pull it out, and you can just slide your lipstick out. And yes, at the bottom, in microscopic writing, it does say no regrets. Ooh, I think I've had this one too. This one reminds me of, I think it's called Lizard, if I'm not mistaken, from NARS. It's very similar. And you can tell there's a theme here. I'm looking for a really good red lipstick that I can just rock this summer. That's what that looks like right here. So that one is, again, No Regrets. And the first one was Own It. And then the last one that I picked up is called Shameless. And we're going to open this and check this one out too. So much fun. I love makeup, you guys. Ooh, yep. I swear I have this same lipstick in like 10, 15 different brands, but I wanted it in this brand. So this shade is definitely one I gravitate towards. I know I have one that is made by Milani that's very similar, and I'm pretty sure I have a MAC and a Dior one that are also quite similar. And again, this is called Shameless. So that's Shameless right there. These are beautiful. I think that I'm going to wear the heck out of these because, first of all, they have a satin finish, which is really, really easy to wear. And then second of all, they're going to go with pretty much any look that I make. All three of them. I have this nice cooler toned purple. I have more of an orangey red here, and then a pink one. So between the three of them, you're going to see these lipsticks a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm going to keep them out so I reach for them. That's it. That's everything on the table, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.